Hello everyone, I'm Brosencha and I'm going to be showing how to make the game very broken. So the big thing is we're trying to skip the final battles in Final Fantasy VI, and I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. So the first thing that we need to do is what's called the sketch glitch. So in our party we have Terra, who's an imp. That'll be very important, I'll explain in a little while. Setzer, Sabin, and Realm. The goal of this specific glitch that we're trying to do is get Setzer to have goggles equipped. So as you can tell, Dirk, not much, yeah, like nobody is wearing anything. Except Terra, she's a little overpowered right there. So that's what my party looks like right now. So Terra, Setzer, Sabin, Realm. So let's go ahead and get into a battle here. It's going to be against two wolves. Red Fangs, whatever they're called, I don't remember. So what we want to do is vanish sketch them. And I'll explain more about what's going on in a second. So here we go, Sabin uses vanish, Realm is going to sketch, and as you can tell, things start to get broken. So the sketch glitch is pretty well known. If you vanish and sketch an enemy, and you have a certain spell in your 28th magic slot in your battle, which in this case, we have, I believe it's muddle there, or mute. It's one of the spells that automatically targets one enemy and cannot be cast to multiple enemies. Don't ask me why, but that's the type of spell that you have to have there. We have mute or muddle or something there. So right now the game is trying to load sprite data that isn't supposed to be there, and as many people know, in your item inventory you get many items that you're not supposed to have. Also, yeah, look at the lovely graphics here. Also, it tends to mess up people's equipment. Now, the reason we have Terra and Imp is because with certain status effects the glitch changes. This one that we're doing requires the first character to be an imp before getting into the battle. Also, we're fighting what's called a mould 0 formation. Now, there are different formations in Final Fantasy VI that you can fight. All of them are assigned to a different number. For some reason, this one's assigned to 0. Most of the enemies in this area, excluding the forest, are mould 0, so this is a very nice place to get into the battles. So right now, we're just waiting for the game to get through this chaos, to sort of reach a zen moment, and figure out that it's okay, it can keep running. If I try to do any commands, nothing will happen. So, sprites will continue to become a little bit more corrupt here. You know, we've got Poison down there. We have Stone Imp that's blinking a little bit, has the invisibility thing behind it. Sprites up at the top flashing a little bit. I think the Imp's going to disappear in just a little bit though. I think we're going to get a Setzer sprite in the bottom right. If that doesn't happen though, don't sue me, okay? Also, because of different molds, different things can happen. A mould 0 fight is fairly safe. So right now, nothing bad is going to happen. Yay. So I have warp stones right there, so I can just warp out of this battle. Everything's fine. And when you go into your inventory, Terra's the same, she has the same stuff, but Setzer has goggles equipped in the right hand, and this is the important thing, having those goggles there. Sabin has nothing again, and Realm has a flame shield equipped. Now, having those goggles is very important, because when you get into the final battle, yeah, I'm running this on emulator right now, when you get into the final battle, you need to have people, so at least one person to have goggles equipped. Now at this point I have Terra and Gogo who have them equipped. So hopefully this works one of the first times. it can be a little bit iffy, but we're going to try to do a merge between the magic and item menus. So here we go, start the battle. The first thing that I'm going to do is default everyone to magic to make sure that they're over the right menu. So go, go, go. And my dear. Okay, let's go ahead and try it. Okay. Fortunately, that didn't work. That's okay. It frequently happens. But as you can tell, bad things are happening. So, let's try it again. Did I? Nope. Didn't get it. It's okay. This is a very precise thing to do, so there's no big surprise that I don't get it the first try or so. Big thing is to keep trying it. And usually the menu hand will appear below the magic, the little magic spheres that you see appear there. So let's get it again. Arrgh. No luck. Not quite. Yeah, don't be too surprised, okay? This is a very precise timing that we're going for. There we go. As you can see, it's under the magic spells. So if you scroll down, the screen gets really broken. But we're actually in the item menu, but it thinks we're in the magic menu. Now luckily we have some usable usable items. So I'm gonna count down to 7. I'm at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like it says tincture, but this is actually my X potion. So let's go ahead, let's use it on Celis. So using the X potion on Celis causes certain things to happen. She is gone. Okay. And at this point, the best thing to do is to kill everyone off. Okay, Terra almost killed herself. Good job. Okay, you can do this, Terra. You can die. I have faith in you, Terra. Ooh, that's gonna do it. That will do it. So, after that's over, the fights are done. And we have the end of Final Fantasy III. This is a beautiful end. Everyone's safe. Unfortunately, you don't get to hear all the awesome music, but at the same time, this is a really neat skip that has been developed. So, what's nice is that if you're doing a speedrun, sadly, this is the only fight that's actually going to be useful to do it in. But at the same time, it will save probably, I'm guessing, around 3 to 4 minutes to do that. So be sure to keep your eye, you know, test this out, try it. It takes a lot of work to get consistent. As you can see, it took me a long time to get those menus merged. There might be some visual cue to make sure that it's correct, but at the same time, you know, the more people who are trying this out, the better it's going to become. By the way, you can also get to Kefka and use Baba Breath directly against him, and that is pretty cool. You get to see his sprite fly off. It's just magical, magical stuff. Okay, that is my guide for how to skip the final battles in Final Fantasy VI. Have fun with it. Use Baba Breath elsewhere. You know, it's a good skill. Use your X potions wisely. And that's it. Thanks.